Alright, in this video we're going to explore the surface area formula for a cylinder. So let's take a look at this cylinder, and if you recall with some of our polyhedra, when we open them up we would make what we call a net. So let's say we had a cube here. So here's our cube, and if I was going to open this up into its net, it would be a whole bunch of squares. So it would look like this, and then this would be the sides. We'd also need one more for the top. So this would be a possible net. So if I folded this back up, I could get the cube. So I'm going to do the same thing with a cylinder here. I'm going to cut it open over here and then unroll it. So the top and the bottom are pretty easy to see that those are just going to be circles. So I'm going to flip the top up and flip the bottom down, and we'll just have circles. But the lateral surface here, actually when I open this up, it's just going to be a rectangle. So the top is just going to be a circle, and then the lateral area is going to be a rectangle, and then the bottom is also going to be a circle. Okay, that should be attached right there. So the area of the top and the bottom, that's just going to be 2 times the area of a circle. So 2 times pi r squared. So let's draw in our radius here. So there's a radius and there's a radius. So that's for the top and the bottom. Now we need to figure out how to find the area of the lateral surface. Okay, so that's just the sides here, around the sides over here. So we're going to call the height of the cylinder h. So this is going to be h. And then we need to figure out what this is. So if I go back and look in my picture, when I opened it up, this part here, all the way around there, that represents the circumference, and actually that's the same as this distance around here. So if you can picture taking this rectangular piece here, say it was a piece of paper, and wrapping it back up, you would get this cylinder. So this red marked length here is really just the circumference of the base. So that's going to be 2 pi r. That's one of our formulas for circumference in terms of the radius. So now, since this is a rectangle, we know the area is just going to be base times height. So that lateral area is going to be 2 pi r. So that's the base, which represents that red part here in the picture, times h. So I've got the top and the bottom are 2 circles, so that's 2 times pi r squared. And the lateral surface area is base times height, and the base is really just the circumference. So then the surface area of the cylinder, if I write this all out, becomes 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. So if you remember where it really comes from, it makes it easier to remember the formula. The 2 pi r squared is just for 2 circles. The 2 pi r h is 2 pi r for the circumference, which is the base of this rectangle, times the height. Alright, so that's it for this video. Make sure you get this formula on your formula sheet, and we'll see you when we talk about surface area of a cone in the next video.